Well, the roof is closed for comfort as we get set to bring you baseball from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Cincinnati Reds and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Cincinnati, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Now, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Billy Hamilton is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. The 2-1 on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Marte has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Standing in, Eugenio Suarez. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Line drive to center field. Inciarte will get there, and he puts it away. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Back up the middle. Peraza scoops it up in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. Digging in the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. In the dirt here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 2-0 pitch on the way. Late that time for a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too. His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Hard hit at third. Suarez comes up with it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Ready now, Scooter Gennett. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Scooter Gennett
sends that one out of play for strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he got him. Digging in, Justin Smoke. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one. Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Sharp ground ball to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And a 2-out hit will bring Joe Mauer to the plate. Stepping in, Joe Mauer. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Schebler rounds the corner and is headed home. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Throw won't get him. Now at the plate, Jesse Winkler. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Looped out toward third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in, Ketel Marte. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Winkler is there and he makes the catch for the out. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. His batting average on the year down to the 240 mark entering play. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down and the inning continues. Here's Gerard Dyson. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that is in now. Michael Fulmer, 9-1-2 due up. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter,
digging in for his second at bat, Jose Peraza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounded back up the middle. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The batter,
riding in once again, Billy Hamilton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Striding in, Shelby Miller. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
Catcher, Shelby Miller.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And Ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Here's another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Schebler is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number
Digging
11.
in now, Ender Inciarte.
Inciarte.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Eduardo Escobar standing in. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Digging in to try it again, Nick Ahmed, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Schebler is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Line towards center field. Inciarte is on his way home. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. So runners at the corners with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Winkler is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Ready for another chance. Eugenio Suarez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Eugenio Suarez.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Marte ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Here's Justin Smoke now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Started that swing a bit too early.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. And he's doing that in this game.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Ketel Marte. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Ketel Marte.
Ball 1.
That ball went out.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Jeanette has it. A quick out number one. Now batting, Alex Avila. A base hit in his first trip. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away. Here's Gerard Dyson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And that misses. 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Right fielder, Scott Schebler.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Joe Mauer. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Stepping up now, Jesse Winkler comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something.
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Into the box, Michael Fulmer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Darnell Sweeney will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 37, Darnell Sweeney.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Escobar is there, and he's got it for the first out. And here's Jose Peraza. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. Wendy Peralta will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Now in the box, Shelby Miller. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Fielded by Jeanette, and a rather easy first out. Digging in and looking for more, Ender Inciarte. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And he gets ahead 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Third baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Escobar. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. And he has a cut at that one but misses 2-1. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball left side. Peraza is right there. Throw in time and the side is retired. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Center fielder number 6, Billy Hamilton.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Soft liner towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati. Ready for another chance. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Runner goes for third. Pitch is high. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
There is Ahmed. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready once again. Scooter Jeanette. Base is empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Jeanette's going to turn for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Smoke. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ran 1 in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Marte fields it cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Scott Schebler, couple of singles to his credit thus far. Andrew Chafin will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third. Digging in once again, Nick Ahmed. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Schebler is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, David Peralta. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Weak roller right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready for another shot now. Paul Goldschmidt. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Schebler looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Chris Owings will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Jared Hughes takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Striding in once again, Gerard Dyson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a double steal try here. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire. So here's Joe Mauer. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Joe Mauer.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Peralta. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in, Jesse Winkler. A hit in 2 tries so far. Jorge Mateo will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And this is fouled back and out of play. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Jorge Mateo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Alex Blending will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Garrett gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So digging in now, Andrew Chafin. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Ryan Braun will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tie.
Ryan Braun.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Braun can't come up with that one as he swings and misses 11. For the first out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ender Inciarte is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Swinging a looper to left. Mateo comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. At the plate, Nick Ahmed. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Michael Lorenzen takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. From the belt, the pitch. That misses. 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1-for-4 in the game now. So stepping in, David Peralta, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go up.
And, a little slippery back there as Mauer lets this ball get away from him. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hamilton ranging back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Brad Boxberger will come on in relief. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Number 6.
Digging in now, Billy Hamilton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Coming to the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Goldschmidt. And that retires the side. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, second baseman. Ketel
Into the windup
Marte.
and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but Smoke able to dig it out. Nicely done, and they get the out at first.
Right fielder number 16.
Here's Chris Owings now.
Owings.
And now a pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1, here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Now at the plate, John Ryan Murphy. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And that misses inside, 1-0. Hard hit ball to short. Peraza fields it cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He'll be the one to start things out against Boxberger, who tries to close the door in this one. And he's right on the fastball there, hit pretty well out towards deep left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
First baseman.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Now at the plate, Scott Schebler. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Jake Diekman answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. He's set, and the pitch. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. 0-1, here it comes. Grounded to first. There's one. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game, and the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
The final line score for the ball game.